How are you guys doing? I know this is a little bit early. Let me get this shared out. Hey, everybody. Hey, Danny D, how are you? I'm still trying to get it all together. I'm in the car. Things were ready and noisy. Okay, here. Hi, Joe. How are you? Hi, Busby. Hi, Bud Files. We are live. Let's go. Let me get this up there. Let's go. Let's go. Hi, St. Lucie. How are you? Okay. Oh, boom. Hold on. I'm trying to get to Adam over here. Oh, boom. Hold on. Almost ready. My brain's almost. So, a few more things, guys. I'm sorry. So, St. Lucie, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. I am so excited to see all you guys. Okay, here he is. Ferrous Fishing. Hi, Adam. How are you? So, guys, we have Adam from Ferrous Fishing here. Hi, Ficus and Toast. How are you? I hope everybody came ready with their questions. There you go. Ferrous Fishing, come on up. Okay. Let me turn this off a bit, and then I'll turn it back on when I need to read. How's everybody doing today? So I spent the day at the river at a gold mine with JP and a whole bunch of group of other people. And it's been very nice and very fun, and I've had a very good time. I'm heading back to the hotel now. I didn't do this from there. Hi, Kaz, because the too much music was going on. And, you know, everybody's there to have a really good time and a party, so they should be able to play the music as much as they want. All right? And so that's what I did. I decided to come down. I'm at a grocery store down the street from them and do it here because I don't want them to have to stop having fun because I'm going to get a copyright. So that's what I did. And today we have Adam from Ferrous Fishing. And Adam, I put the link up again. Hopefully you're finding your way here. Hi, Marcy. How are you? Hi, David. How are you? I'm really glad you guys are all here. It looks like I have everybody monetized. I'm looking kind of scary because my butt is actually still wet from being in the water. So it was a lot of fun, guys. I had a really good time. Nice people. I'm going to go back, though, and sleep in the hotel and check on the boys. And then I'm going to come back again in the morning. And I have some really good footage. Okay. And Ferrous Fishing, come on up. Are you having trouble? If you're having trouble, let me know, buddy. All right. Danny's putting your link up for you. I think he's still working on it. Let's see what he does. All right. Oh, you guys, yesterday was Joe's birthday. Tell her, no, day before yesterday was Joe's birthday. Happy birthday, Joe. Hi, Wall Money Scratcher. How are you? Bisbee, great to see you. Waiting the heck? What the heck? We were at the wrong live waiting. Oh no. Yeah, I have several lives up. Today is Saturday, right? Well, look at you guys all checked that out before. That's wonderful. Good deal. Well, I hope Ferrous is on his way. Ferrous Fishing, Adam. I'm sure he's working it out. This is part of learning how to do it. Hi, Casey. How are you? What's up? So I have all kinds of pictures and stuff from people. Oh, Adam. Yes, there he is.
There I am.
There you are. Yay. I'm in the car. If it looks like it, I am. Hi, Cottonwood Ranch. How are you? So welcome and thank you for being willing to be our guinea pig and do this. This is a learning channel. So please, when you guys put up questions, put question marks or QQ before then. Ooh, he's dancing around. Anyway,
Sorry, I'm trying
no, you're good. It's learning. That's what this is about. This is what this is all about. It's learning to interview, learning how to be interviewed, and learning how to ask questions. So we do that for the first hour. We ask questions, and then we make it a free for all. I am at a grocery store parking lot, so I don't know how long I'm gonna if we're gonna carry it for the full 2 hours, but we'll see. Hi, Enforcer. How are you? Time for exploring. Why are you not a moderator? Did I miss that? You guys check everybody out. Remember, Danny D, thank you for putting up Ferris's. Oh, we lost him. Come back. Come back. Ferris's link for him, or Adam's link. We can call him Adam. He just went away. Come back. Come back. He'll be back. We got our first question up too. Here he goes. Here he is. He's back.
I'm back on. I was trying to figure out the audio part here, but
I hear you great. You sound good. Do we sound good?
yeah, you sound fine. It's
okay.
I'm trying
Enforcer, you come back. Enforcer, come back in an hour. Right now, it's just Adam up. What's our interview time? But you are coming back in an hour, okay? Thank you, bud.
All right.
Okay, are you good? Say,
I think so.
Shall we stop, you guys? Excuse me. Shall we start, you guys? Okay, I just had my questions on my lap. Oh, anybody? What did I do with them? Oh no, where did I go? The questions were just on my lap. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, the car is only so big. Did I really lose them? Hold on. Sing a song or something, Adam.
Sing a song.
I'm just kidding. Oh, they fell down in between the seats. I got him. Hi, Lower Michigan. How are you? Okay, so the first thing I want to do, Adam, is I would like you to tell me what you would like us to know about your channel and who you are and that kind of stuff.
Let's see. Well, I do scuba diving. I started out doing magnet fishing, and then I've of course worked my way to scuba diving because all the treasures that we find down there, I can't help it. I'm gonna go, oh, man, I gotta get down in there and see what's down there.
For sure.
I see. Yeah, so I do it all year round. And as far as the magnet fishing goes, I'll continue to do that all winter too, as well. Mm-hmm. I also like let's see. I don't know, really. I mean, right now I do have a like a fundraiser giveaway thing going on. I mean, that's cool. I got 3 magnets that are up for grabs. Nice. And all it is, if you go to my channel, you can see there's a link to donate on the video that I have last posted up. If you donate $5, for every $5 gets you an entry in nice. To win one of 3 Kratos magnets. So every now and then I like to do a giveaway. This one's different. It's just a fundraiser type thing. People don't even have to be subscribed to enter this one. So,
but you guys, if you're here, please be subscribed because that's what we do. We help grow and build channels. Go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I've been doing it for around a couple years. I think the YouTube channel is getting close to a couple years old. Yeah. So.
Okay. So the first question we got up, and remember, people, question marks beforehand or QQs or something. I just want to share. Michigan Gem said, "How are you? Craziest magnet fishing or diving find?"
Oh, craziest magnet fishing. Let's see. The craziest find. There's a lot of them. It's always hard to figure out.
I know.
I'd have to say probably. I think Well, craziest find, probably the motorcycle. I had pulled out it was a 1970s Bultaco dirt bike.
Uh-huh.
So, and that, I got my magnet on it and then used the grappling hook and some other ways, somehow was able to get it out of the water.
By
So
yourself?
that's probably the craziest find. Coolest find would have to be World War II dog tags
Mm-hmm.
that I was able to give back to the family of the guy that they belong to. So,
That's really nice. That's really good.
yeah,
Be able to
I do
find them
have
and get back
finds.
to 'em.
Like I kind of set up some finds behind me
Nice. Did you have
there.
any of those there that you'd like to share? The craziest is the other thing you gave back. You can share some of your finds with us. That would be lovely.
Yeah. So this here is what's called a Toledo torch. These are like your first construction lights, basically. They would fill them with kerosene, and there'd be a wick in here, and they'd set them on fire, and they'd line the roads with them. We find these a lot. I actually found this one diving, because I have not found one yet that is whole. But this one was whole, so that's cool. I got this one magnet fishing, old iron.
I love the iron.
Yeah. And then this here magnet fishing, and this here as well magnet fishing. This was my first diving find. Was an old camera.
That's cool. Is that a Pentax K1000?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just checking, because that was one of my first cameras when I was taking classes.
Okay. And then I got this. I found this diving last week. Actually, it says no parking, police order, and it's just a little super heavy, all iron, little sign.
Oh,
and
it's
then
honest.
insulators. I love insulators. I find those diving now a lot. Old spittoon, the old license plates are probably one of my favorites. I've pulled those up magnet fishing. 1914, 1913. All the cell phones. I got this one actually magnet fishing.
That's cool.
And
I've gotten a couple phones magnet fishing too.
Yeah, I was surprised. The battery was actually magnetic. So
yeah.
And then these are the cell phones that I got diving recently. I got a drone too that I found.
Nice.
And then I don't know. Then your array of weapons that you find magnet fishing.
That's really cool.
So
very nice.
Yeah, for the most part, those are just a very small amount of the finds that that I have.
But those are kind of like more of your absolute favorites, right?
Yeah, those are those are definitely my favorites. My bigger stuff is out. I have an old cart, like an old utility cart that I pulled out.
Yes.
A lot of people got together. Ficus and Toast came out, and a lot of other people came out, and the wagon, like you said.
Don't forget the wagon, he says.
Yep, that was a really cool find. I found that diving.
Hi, Ray.
So, and got everybody together, and we went out there on September 10th and was able to hook it up and pull it out of the river.
Oh, that is cool.
So I got it sitting in my yard right now. I'm waiting to try to redo it. Cool. I got a couple safes in my yard. I've got my first bike that I found magnet fishing, signs, all kinds of stuff. So
yeah, very cool. Okay, you ready? Grandma's going to ask a question because I don't see questions coming up. I see you guys talking about subbing, and remember, we don't talk about subbing, we just do it. Because YouTube says that's a no subs for subs, so don't talk about what you do. Show the love if you want to, pollinate if you want to, do something else, but don't talk about subbing, please. You get in trouble. We all get in trouble. No subs for subs. Okay, first question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? If you had to choose to live without one of your 5 senses, which would you give up?
Probably one of my 5 senses.
Sight, smell, taste, hearing, and feeling.
Probably smell.
Smell?
Yep.
Cool. Why?
I don't. I don't think it'd be too bad actually. Everything else I want to be able to hear and see, and taste, and feeling. But yeah, smell's not a big deal. If it's something stinky,
But if you do not smell, you do not taste.
Well, That's
Just
okay.
saying.
Still, I'd rather get rid of that than my eyesight and
Yeah,
hearing. So,
I guess so. Yes, that makes sense to me. Okay, what made you want to start your channel?
um, it was actually, it all came up over the coronavirus thing. I was out fishing a lot. I did a lot of fishing during that. I had about
Mm-hmm.
3 months off during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was out all the time fishing. And then I remember that I had a magnet, so I went out, started tossing that around. And then
Mm-hmm.
actually, while fishing, I ended up finding another magnet.
Oh,
And that
cool.
magnet actually ended up being a good magnet. Like, when everyone first starts out, they start out with like
Yeah.
an Amazon magnet or something like
Mhm.
that. That's actually not as powerful as they advertise it to be.
Right, right.
And so I had gotten one of those and it didn't work too good. And I just started throwing it out, wasn't getting nothing with it. So I'm like, oh, I hate this.
Yeah, yeah, I get
But
it.
then when I got that good magnet, I ended up finding it totally changed everything. As soon as I tossed it out, I'd get stuff. And I go, oh, this is crazy. So then I looked
Mm-hmm.
into it more and
Mm-hmm.
bought my first really good magnet. And from there, I was like, I really want to start a YouTube channel on this. I've had a couple other YouTube channels from living in a van because I actually built my own van and lived in it for a little while.
Nice. Yeah.
And so I had a YouTube channel doing that. I enjoy doing that stuff. So I figured, yeah, I'll try it. And the wife kind of encouraged me to do it as well. And
Mm-hmm.
she came up with the name Ferrous Fishing.
Uh-huh.
So at
Cool.
first I didn't like it, but it grew on me, and I go, you know what? That's really good and catchy because Ferrous means anything magnetic.
Yeah. I really like that. I think that's a good name. I didn't think of something that cool. That's cool though.
Yeah, it's a unique name, and I looked everywhere to see if anybody else had it. Nobody did, and I go, well, this is all right, fine. We're gonna go with it, and it's
Good
just
deal.
catchy, Ferris fishing, I think. So,
I think so too.
I like it, and yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, see it my way. First, we're gonna put up this comment. Okay, really, really. I would give up my eyesight. See it my way. You're so funny, Shane. Okay, what kind of gear do you use diving?
What kind of gear? I have two tanks. They're 80. They're aluminum 80s, and then I have some suits that I bought off of. I have a 5 mil suit, a 7 mil suit, and then I have the 5 mil, 3 mil boots and gloves. I also have a 3 5 mil hoodie type thing that I use. So I'm fully suited up when I go in. I have a really nice mask that actually has my prescription inside of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I have that so I can actually see underwater, and then it has a
Cool.
GoPro attach mount on there. I have flashlights that I use. I do have a little magnet that I bring around with me as well on there. I have it tied to my dive flag. So as I go around, I can kind of bob it around and see if I get anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just your normal standard stuff. I have a Ziegel BC. That's one of my favorites, so I got that, and I think that's about it. Besides my fins, so
Cool beans. Yeah, that's something I want to start doing too. I'm really glad you started doing that. It's a diving. I always like me too. I always want to see what it's under it. So I keep thinking I'll get a camera on a stick or this or that, but I also want to start scuba diving. I really
well,
want to know.
I first started because I've been kayaking for about 12 years, the
Yeah.
Grand River up here,
Uh-huh.
and then that's what got me interested into magnet fishing, and then seeing the stuff from the kayak, and I'm like, oh man, I wonder how I can get that stuff, and then I started researching
Right.
and figured it out. Oh, magnet fishing, and so then the diving thing. My wife encouraged me. I said I've always wanted to do diving, so she was like, "You should go do it." We looked it up, and I got the classes going, and haven't turned back since. And this year I was certified, so this year was my first year being certified. So
Mm-hmm.
now it's just I got all my gear and everything that I need, so it's just go out
Nice.
and explore now.
Nice. Yeah, that's exciting to me. I so want to do it. I want to try with the Nemo though first, but I do want to get certified in the whole thing. Question: New Horizon. What's the coolest thing you've ever found?
Coolest thing I ever found.
Oh, didn't we already answer that too?
I mean, yeah, I think I said the coolest thing was probably the World War II dog tags.
Yeah, that's
I would
cool.
say that actually they belong. I ended up it was crazy because they came out nice and clean, and then and it was the 2 dog tags and the chain and everything like that. And I ended up was it lower what? Anyway, so I ended up being able to find the guy through throwing it online and stuff like that. The family of the guy. I ended up learning that he was one of the soldiers that landed on D-Day on the beach, and then he made it through all of that and ended up coming back home. So, and nobody knows. The family doesn't know how the dog tags ended up down in the river, but it had to be somewhere around 1954, they think, or prior, because he left Grand Rapids in 1954 and moved to Arizona and never came back. So, so they've been down there since then.
Wow, that is a long time.
Yeah, it is.
Joe wants to know what part are you from? Are you from lower?
From Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids. There we go.
Michigan. Yeah, kind of like midway. She should know. Joe knows. Maybe she's asking so other people.
Okay, maybe yep. I just met Brewers in person. I have a selfie with him. We were just over at the camp with them. I'm gold panning with that whole group this weekend. I ran away for a little bit. I got to go to the hotel in the West. But hi, Brewers. How are you guys? What is the deepest dive to find things?
So I've the deepest I've been is 50 feet, and that was at a lake called Sluice Lake, and they just I have a video of that too on my YouTube, and they have like different things that they put down there just for people to explore. It's a normal diving spot. But as far as deepest finds, I would say about 20 feet is the deepest that I've gone, and that's in the Grand River. So.
Okay, Brewer says he's standing outside my car. But if you're standing outside my car, come to the side window. Don't be.
Hopefully he doesn't have a Jason mask on.
No. Oh, God. I'm just down the street. So this is like one of the few stores. So he very well could have been standing, but that was weird. Okay. Love you, Brewers. I love you. I'll get even with you tomorrow. You're going swimming, my friend. What is your deep? Oh, I already did that one. Sorry. I got distracted.
No, you're fine.
That does make you distracted, though. You're suddenly looking around the car going, where are you? You're funny. Okay.
I've seen all your last video. You were pulling out a ton of nails.
Oh my gosh, we've done 600 pounds in that one spot.
Really?
It's not done yet, and it's all little crap.
Well, all on the kayak.
It's in Lake Whatcom. It's WHATCOM. It's Lake Washington in Bellingham, Washington, and they collapsed a dock back in the day. And this is all out of, you can see all the pilings rotting down and stuff like that.
I seen all those, and I was thinking, was there a dock there at one point? That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. And they did mining, and the railroad ran through there and all that other stuff. It doesn't now, but it's a very, very beautiful park. And they have this one sectioned off where they dump the, in the day. And that's where I'm finding them all. But so far, 600 pounds, and it hasn't even started stopping.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's funny. Let's see. What animal best represents you and why?
Oh, what animal best represents me would have to be, I think I would have to say, I've always liked foxes. So I'd have to say a fox probably, because they're just crazy animals, and they do all kinds of crazy stuff, and they don't mind any of the like water or any of that, and they're just a lot of fun. I feel like that's the same as me. I'm just crazy and like to have a lot of fun. So. And
you like the water too.
I like the water. I like the winter. I like the cold. I like the hot. So.
Yeah, nice. I really like the water too. I am looking for, I think I missed one person on here. We'll get her in a minute. Okay, let's see. Boom. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and how would you use it?
One superpower would probably be, I'd have to say flying, probably flying.
Okay, and how would you use that?
And how I would use that? Gosh, I don't know. I mean, you'd fly everywhere, you know, why not? You could fly everywhere and do the Superman type stuff and try to help save people or lift them off of the ground as quick as you can away from whatever danger, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I guess if all you can fly but you're not invincible, you know, that would be hard to do. So
yeah, that it's the flying part isn't what kills you, it's that landing thing. If you don't land right.
yeah, right. I break my leg or something, all of a sudden now I'm useless.
Because now you're not invincible.
Right. I can fly, great, but now I got to be careful not to run into any power lines or anything.
Oh yeah, super speed. That would be bad.
Yeah. I guess being invincible would be better, but
yeah, there we go. Okay, this is from Busby. Do you use a wetsuit or a dry suit?
I use a wetsuit right now. Next year, I think I'll end up getting me a dry suit and get certified for dry suit diving.
And you have to get certified, right? Every time you from dry suit to wetsuit, it's a different.
Yeah, a dry suit is a whole nother ordeal, you know. So I have to get certified for dry suit diving, just because the way that they work and stuff like that.
Yeah. If you could live in a book, a TV show, or a movie, what one would it be, and why?
Well, if I could live, I'm not really a book guy. I don't really read that much, so TV shows, I don't know about that one. I guess the first thing that comes to mind is Harry Potter.
Me too. Book or movie, doesn't matter. Magic,
I just
right?
love it. I love it. I don't care what anybody says. I love Harry Potter and the whole Hogwarts and all that fun. That's just too much fun.
Absolutely.
I would totally play cribbage or I don't remember what the name of it is that they play.
All of it. Okay. What made you start scuba diving?
It would have to be the magnet fishing. I mean, I kept saying to myself, I want to dive. I want to dive. I've seen people do it. I've watched a lot of like Man versus River and all these other channels for the longest time. Even before I had a channel, I would watch a lot of these guys doing that. And I'm like, man, I would love to do that. We have one river here, Muskegon River, that's really popular for tubing. And unfortunately, this year I wasn't able to make it out there, but I'm hoping next year I'm able to make it out there often to do some of those fun dives and try to find the treasures and maybe even scare some tubers, you know?
Grab them from underneath.
Yeah, grab them and pop up and stuff. And
hey, hi.
That'd be fun.
Hi, outdoor influencer. How are you? Yeah. Okay. Has anyone found those cool rocks that light up with blue lights on the Michigan shore? I don't remember the name of the rocks.
I don't remember the name of the rocks too. I do know that they have a ton of them. They find them all the time up north. So up in our upper peninsula is where they're more used to. Sorry, I'm setting my phone on a tripod. So
no, that's okay. You do whatever you need to do.
I'm just trying to get it set here. There we go. Now I don't have to hold it.
There you go. That's always better.
But I have never actually found one of those rocks. But I do know a couple people that have when they went up north, like Mackinac Island, Traverse City type area along the shorelines.
Cool beans. I didn't even know there were rocks that glowed blue.
Yeah, they have some rocks that are really interesting. If you put a certain light on them, they glow like
a blue light on them. Yeah, I actually was in a gemology museum, rock museum thing when we were doing one of these cross country deals. I don't even remember where it was, but they You go into a room and you turn a black light. You switch a switch. So you turn off the other light and turn on the black light. And all of these rocks light up totally different than what they look like when you walked in. It's really cool.
I've been trying to look because our river, Grand River, is all limestone underneath that runs through the city. And I've been trying to find like geodes and stuff like that because from what I know, you can find them in areas where there's a lot of limestone. So I've been trying to find those while diving, but I haven't really found anything yet. So
I think that'd be cool. Make sure we
would be
know that
cool.
when you do. Yeah. See it my way says, do you think a blind guy could get certified for diving? Okay, outdoor don't just okay.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you might be able to, as long as you can do, you know, all the things that you have to do. Sure, you know. I mean, part of the certification that I did involve like having to swim basically without your mask to a certain point and back, and then putting your mask on and stuff. So I'm sure that a blind person would be just fine as long as they have a buddy with them, and you know, they just feel around. So
that's what I was gonna say. I bet they have some program somewhere has somebody who buddy dives with blind people.
I'm sure they do. And I practically dive blind when the river's about 80 degrees. It's there's so much algae in there that I mean, I can't even see. I can only see maybe my elbow length away from me. You know, that's maybe a foot, if that. So it gets really, really hard to see at that time. Right now, it's perfect because when the water gets cold, it was 51 degrees today. I dove today, and the visibility is great. You know, you can see probably 10, 15 feet.
That's what they say out where I live in the Puget Sound in the salt water, that when it gets cold, it's best. You know, because when the weather gets cold, winter out where I live it's so clear, and other times you can't see in front of your face. Outdoor influencer would like you to know that I would love to go diving with you.
I'd love to go diving with you too, man. That'd be a lot of fun.
We would love to see those videos. Okay, let's see. Hi, Guido. How are you? Hi, Stickman. How are you? I'm the queen of nails. We have any more questions? Okay, here we go. Boom. What's your craziest thing you've ever done?
Craziest thing I've ever done? Oh gosh, I haven't really done much crazy stuff as far as like I've never skydived. I've never even actually been in a commercial airline. I've never seen the ocean. Yeah, I don't know if there's really anything really crazy that I've done. Maybe the scuba diving is the craziest thing that I've done. So
okay, Danny D wants to know, what's the coldest temperature of water you have dove in?
I've gotten down to 38 degrees at about 50 feet down. It was about around 38 degrees. So, but of course it was a lot warmer at the surface. So the deeper you go, the colder it gets. But yeah, that's the coldest. Besides right now, probably today, I'm sure I hit some spots that were 48 degrees or so. So
cool.
Don't even notice it actually with the 7 mil wetsuit. You're just warm. So
you're just warm. Period. That's nice. That's really nice to know, because I think it would be way too cold. If you could have dinner with one person, living or dead, who would they be and why?
It'd have to be Hugh Hefner.
Okay, and why?
God, you know, just to talk about the crazy stuff that he's probably seen and been through in his lifetime, you know, with the Playboy magazine and just everything that he did is just it's insane. So yeah, I think it'd have to be him.
Which 1900 era would you travel back to, and why?
Probably, boy, I'd have to say probably the 1960s, maybe. I was born in 1985, so 1960s type hippie type time around there. I think I would really enjoy that. I'd totally be your like classic hippie hipster type hangout, chill, cool type dude. So I would have loved that. That would have been great.
What's the coolest thing you found while diving?
Coolest thing would probably have to be, I'm going to say probably the sign here. I think that's one of the coolest things. I haven't seen one like it before. So yeah, that and the drone. I think the drone was pretty surprising to find.
Were you able to take a card off it and find anything?
No, unfortunately, because it's an FPV drone, which is first person view drone. They were probably using goggles that probably had its own SD card in it or another device.
Yeah.
So they didn't have one inside of the actual drone. But if it was, I do know of 3 other spots where there are other drones that definitely have SD cards in them because I've talked to the people about it.
Right.
But I have yet to really search for them.
That would be cool to see what people were doing when they lost their drones.
Yeah, it would be awesome to be able to get the footage on and then finally go find them and tell them, hey, I found your drone and here's your footage. So.
Yeah, that would be cool. Man Plus River's done that. Yeah. If you were immortal, now we're to immortal, how would you spend your life if you were immortal?
Oh, geez, if I was immortal. I wouldn't want to be immortal, but because everyone that you love to die and then you just stick around, you know. God.
Yeah, I think that would.
I think if I was immortal, I'd probably just be. I would want to travel, just travel the entire world, all over, and meet all kinds of people and experience a lot of stuff, you know, and just learn.
That would be cool. Yeah, I want to live forever. I'll do that. No, but that would be
it'd be neat to live forever, but then sometimes if you really think about it, it's like, I don't know.
Well, because all your family would die off, and it would just be.
Everyone would die off. You'd be all new people all the time, and I don't know, you know.
I get that. Jackson wants to know: are you streaming from a larger closet that Grandma Kelly has, Ferrous?
I'm actually streaming from. I'll show you. It's our basement, but it's actually our workshop. So me and the wife turned the basement into like a workshop where we do a lot of stuff. I make a lot of things. I make coat hangers out of the railroad spikes that I pull out of the river, magnet fishing.
Cool. Yeah.
So if I can grab one real quick, I'll show you.
Hi, Rob. How are you? Oh, cool, Rob.
So this one, it's supposed to have 4, but I took 2 out. But this is basically what it is.
Nice.
You know, and so I take these. I actually pulled out of the river magnet fishing, and then I have a sandblaster in the garage, and so I put them in there. I sandblast them nice and clean. Then I paint them black and completely seal them after cutting them, and then I come down in the basement and I drill a hole into them like that, and then I tap it so it accepts the screw, and then I just screw it into the wood. So.
Oh, that is cool.
I have a whole bunch of them sitting here waiting to be tapped so that I can. Because me and the wife have a craft show coming up November 12th here, and so we're just getting everything ready for that.
Oh, that's really a good idea. See, I just scrap everything of mine. I don't know what to do with it, and I get so much stuff.
I know. I got a lot, and the wife's kind of annoyed at the yard. You know, there's just so much crap in the yard. I even have part of a shopping cart in the yard, you know, and it's full of shovels that I found magnet fishing. So
I'm trying to make a really good effort and do a good job at taking stuff to the recycles and right away getting stuff where it belongs, because I'm not into collecting anything. I'm into the environmental cleanup part of it. But I get behind. And
Yeah.
I get really behind. I get that.
I like hanging on to a lot of stuff, but then also because the like scrap prices, you know, they go up and down, and I try to hit it when it's really high. I try to
Yeah.
bring the scrap in then, you know, so I'll hang on to it for a while. I cut all my rebar and stuff like that. Any heavy metal I cut into 2-foot sections because you get a
Oh,
little more per pound when you bring it in
yeah.
like that. So
Oh, that's a good idea. Where is your bucket list place to dive?
I'm not sure where it is, but there was a photo that I seen actually yesterday. There's a lot of people that dive that I follow, and there's one guy who's a professional photographer for deep sea diving, and he came across, I guess it's an area where there's like 4 or 5 different military tanks and some other military vehicles that are just kind of sitting on the bottom of the ocean floor.
Wow.
And they're all in really good shape. I don't know if they just were put there or if they fell off of something there. I don't know what the story is, but that's just so cool. So wherever that is, I'm not sure where it is, but that would be definitely a bucket list dive.
The military has been known, and other countries' militaries too, that when they're evacuating a place quickly to dump in the water to destroy stuff, they have been known to do that, which is
it's unfortunate.
Well, you don't want to hand them over to the bad guys either. So what do you do?
Yeah,
Right,
that too.
quick. Hey, Rob, do you have for your thing going tomorrow night? Do you have a link for that, Rob? And if you do, can you please put the link up? Okay, so everybody can see it, so we can help support Rob. Can you do that, please, Rob? If you have a link. What do people misunderstand about you?
Oh, misunderstand. I don't know if anybody misunderstands much about me. I'm pretty easygoing, you know. A lot of people get me right away. I guess maybe a lot of people think that because I'm so nice and kind and stuff, maybe they see that as a weakness, some people, you know, and they don't realize that I can actually stand up and hold my own. So even though I'm 6'4" and 250 pounds and a little intimidating to some people, there's still those people that just think that I'm just some big softy giant, which I am. But you know, if you hurt anybody that I know or anything like that, or you do something wrong, it's a totally different deal. So maybe they misunderstand, you know,
Adam,
that I'm not just a softy.
Yeah. Adam, I think that takes great strength to be able to choose kindness. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It takes really great strength to choose kindness. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. Okay. It's much easier to live within yourself. And if you want to be angry, you're angry. If you want to be this, you do that. But to choose kindness, because it is a choice. Okay. To have a positive outlook and a positive thoughts, and to choose to be kind, it's actually really strong. It's actually really hard to do all the time. And people who can do that, Adam, I admire that. And I admire that about you, Adam.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Who would be your dream person to go magnet fishing with? That's New Horizon.
Dream person to go magnet fishing with? Well, when I first started, my dream person to go magnet fishing with was Danny Dip.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
And because I just seen so much about him and everyone would talk about him, and then I seen him online and I was like, dang, you know. So that was cool. He actually ended up here a couple times. So I got to magnet fish with him just a little bit. So that was cool. I don't think I really have a favorite. I love and enjoy magnet fishing with everybody, you know, and it's even better when I get someone who just doesn't know what's going on. They walk by, they go, "Oh, what are you doing? You know, what are you fishing for?" Or this and that. And we get talking, and I hand them the magnet, say, "Give it a try," you know, and they pull something cool up. There's nothing better than that. So
yeah, that's really exciting.
You know, connecting with kids and other people, just random people of all kinds, is my favorite.
I've actually magnet fished with Danny Dip and with Jeff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, outdoor influencer. It was fun. We did a big collab down over in where were we? We were in Wisconsin. Sorry, Wisconsin.
I think you guys were in Wisconsin. I think I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we were in Wisconsin with a whole bunch of people. That was really, really fun. And
Yeah, that would
I
have been
wanted,
fun. I wish I could have made it out to that.
yeah. They're supposed to do it yearly, but I'm planning some trips that I want to go on my trips that I want to go and magnet fish and visit a bunch of people on my trips. That's what I'll do eventually. So one day you and I, Adam, we will hook up.
That'd be cool.
Maybe by then I'll be scuba diving. That would be really fun.
I know I don't have anybody that I go scuba diving with. I have one guy that I met that he came out the one time when we pulled out the wagon. And I'd have to say, I guess the coolest thing, honestly, when I think about it now, that I pulled out of the river scuba diving that I found was that wagon. That was just, it's an 1880s
cool.
wagon.
Oh man, that's cool.
You know, it's super cool. It's all steel, all iron, no wood left on it, but it's in really good shape. So, but I had one guy come out, and he joined me for that, which was a lot of fun. So it's funny because I find a lot of people when I go to the dive shops, because we have three dive shops here. Two of them I frequent a lot, and I meet a lot of people who dive all over the place. And a lot of these guys that have been diving for 30 years, you know, they ask me, "Where are you diving?" And I say the Grand River, and they just, "What?" Like, who dives the Grand River? That's insane, you know? And I'm like, it's fine. It's not a problem. So I have some people that are interested in coming out with me, you know, just to see what it's like. And so I'd like to bring them.
That would be great. I think diving is one of those things that if you can have a partner, it's a better idea to have one.
Yeah, it is.
How do you want to be remembered?
Kind and a lot of fun and outgoing, and you know, I love life. I absolutely love life, you know, and I've been in some of the toughest situations a lot of people haven't in my life. You know, I guess that's something that other people misunderstand. They see me and they think, oh, you know, maybe he's had a good life or something, but I've had a horrible life growing up. There's just so much in my life that went wrong at certain points, and I've been able to, you know, get myself out of it. At one point, I was a really bad alcoholic, so, and I don't drink anymore. Every now and then I might have a thing of wine, but that's within, you know, that's months. So yeah, I love life. I absolutely, no matter what goes wrong in life, you know, there's always, you just stick it through and you'll find, you know, that happy moment again. So, and you really just gotta make it work and chase your dreams, like I did with the scuba diving. I just did it. So you know what, even though I'm nervous about it and I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing or how to go about it, I just did it, you know, and now I'm so happy that I did it. And that's how it is with everything that I pursue. So
do you feel that, hi, crime time, do you feel that those bad times in your life or those challenging times in your life has greatly contributed to who you are now?
Yes, 100%. Yeah. Hard times make you stronger, and they make you realize the things that you have, you know, and appreciate everything that you have. You know, I appreciate every day waking up and having, you know, everyone around me and everything that I do. I appreciate it. So, yeah, those definitely shape you.
Yeah, I feel grateful every day I'm awake, and every day I have challenges. To have challenges, I overcome them. The other side is always beautiful. And when I know when it's hard and ugly and it first starts, or life isn't quite right, or things are off, I know that's just the moment.
Right.
Okay.
It's just
that I will go through it. It's just a moment.
Yeah.
They say,
and
you know,
even those tough times as a challenge, you know, I look at them as a challenge. You know, I'm always challenging myself with different things. I get myself in situations that most people wouldn't want to get themselves in, because how am I going to learn if I don't? You know, I'm always trying to excel and learn more on things. So, like, I drive high-low for a living. You know, I've been at my job for 16 years. I love it. I have no problem with it. And, you know, you get a new person on a high-low, And we have people that have been on high-lows, driving these fork trucks for 5 years, and they're nervous still about doing something, whatever,
Right.
picking up a skid that's maybe all messed up.
Yeah.
And and they try to get me to do it. And I go, no,
Okay.
you can do it. Like, you're not going to learn if you don't challenge yourself. I know that you're
Right.
worried that it's going to spill all over, but give it a shot,
Right. Right. I agree with that so much. What do people? Oh, I already did that one. No double questions. Okay. How do you want? No, I already did that one. Okay, I'm down here. Wait, sorry. What's on your bucket list this year? Somebody else already asked that one, so we're gonna skip over that one, right? What is something you dream of doing?
Dream of doing would have to be going to space. Yeah, going outer
Have you?
space. I'm big on that, big on the SpaceX and NASA and watching all this stuff all the time. I watch that all the time. I'm always excited about space launches and stuff. So I think because it's becoming more commercial, I'm feeling a little more like maybe there's a chance in like 20 years that I might be able to do that, but that would be an experience right there. I would absolutely love to go to space and see that the earth isn't flat, for myself.
For sure, right?
Yeah.
Have you watched any of Elon Musk's stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, I've watched a lot of his stuff. Yep.
And his shorts?
I haven't really watched any of his shorts or any of that. Like, I've watched a lot of documentary on them, a lot of his interviews and things like that, but I haven't really watched if he has anything like YouTube. I guess I never really knew about that.
Yeah, he has all kinds of shorts, and if you start watching his shorts, I feel like I get to know the man more.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You'll love him. You'll love him.
Yeah.
Go watch some of his shorts, and you'll start rooting for everything he does. Big
Yeah,
time.
he's a quirky character, and I root
Absolutely.
for him already. Just he's amazing. He's something that we need in the world.
Mm-hmm. Time 4? I don't know. I feel like it's round. What do you think, Adam? The Earth is not flat?
I honestly do not believe that the Earth is flat. I believe it's round, just like the moon and the sun and everything else. But I know people are serious about it and really believe that the Earth is flat. But that's whatever. That's what floats their boat. That's cool with me. I don't care.
Everybody has the right to their own reality.
They do. That's fine.
You do. Just don't impose your reality on me. Okay. What is your most treasured memory?
Most treasured memory. Boy, I think
Hi, Kenneth.
it would probably have to be at one point I lived in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I would climb a mountain called Mount Charleston a lot. I always went down there probably every weekend and climbed this mountain up to around like 1,500 feet. And I'd get up there and you could see the strip, and I'd get up there a little bit before the sun would set behind the mountains, so you could sit up there and watch the lights of Las Vegas turn on, and it was amazing to see. So I think that's probably one of my most treasured moments, is just how peaceful it was up there. And yeah, it was cool.
I find like magnet fishing being peaceful, being in the kayak being peaceful. I bet you also, do you find those things peaceful too?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely, like, I started kayaking because that was during a point in my life that was a tough time right there. And I said, I need to get myself out of this depression that I was in. I need to find something active to do to keep my mind off of it, because I had work and so much other stuff going on. I says, I need to make the time to get away. And that's what a lot of people have to do. They have to make the time to get out there and do something if they're able to. And that's something that I did. I immediately was like, I'm just going to go buy a kayak. I saved up some money, got a kayak. I got 2 actually for a pretty good price. And then that was it from there. And I've been so happy ever since then.
And how do you feel about the diving underwater? I have to think, once you get past stress of it being new. Do you feel that's extremely peaceful too?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's super peaceful. It's down there. It is. It's a totally different world. Whatever's happening above the surface, you have no idea, and you don't even think about it. It's just
Uh-huh.
It's like it is. It's like floating in space when you get to a certain area and you get yourself just right with the buoyancy. You can literally just float there and just kind of hang out, and it's so relaxing and quiet down there.
Yeah, I have to imagine that it would be. I'm so excited. I'm really excited to do that because I think that would be a new level of peace I would find. Because
Sometimes I
those are
think
the
of it like I'm on the moon, because you get in those areas where the soot or the bottom's kind of muddy a little bit, and you just
Mhm.
kind of touch it, and it all just kind of floats up. And I don't know, it's just so cool looking.
Fun. I like that you have fun doing what you're doing too.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I
having
love
fun
it.
is a big part of it. I love it. And I have fun. I had fun on the river today with the guys. I'm going to have fun tomorrow too when I get back
Yeah,
there. It's going to be fun. Do
yeah.
you have a philosophy to live by?
Um, just live life to the fullest, and I don't have any like real sayings, like an actual saying. Just live life to the fullest that you can within your ability and means, and try to be as happy as you can about stuff, and don't, I don't know, like if anybody's flying by me in a car or being all crazy, like those people that drive by you on the car, I
Right,
actually don't
right.
ever really get mad at them. I just think,
Nope.
maybe what's going on in their life? I've driven
Mhm.
crazy like that because I had to get to the hospital because of something, or because I had to go to
Right,
the bathroom, like
right. Oh,
I
yeah.
get it. So I'm not going to
Right.
get mad at them because I always say, maybe they have to go to the bathroom really bad. I don't know.
You
There's
don't
something
know.
going on, obviously.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
true.
don't let it stress me out. Just
Yeah.
don't let simple things, don't let them stress you out. Life is too short for that stuff.
And life is short, guys. It goes fast.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah, it
you
does.
might feel like it might be dragging a bit, but it goes fast.
Yeah. And that's another thing, like at work, sometimes
Mhm.
the day goes really slow, but I still try to focus on, what if I had an hour left to live? I would not be wishing this hour to be done as fast as I am. So I just, and then once you get into that mode of just like realizing, you don't want to rush the time, then all of a sudden it starts going fast. So
Yeah,
that's what I do.
yeah. As a diver as well, what is the most dangerous fish or other you encountered?
Well, from what I'm told, is our pike. We have pike up here, and they get pretty long, and they have long snouts with a lot of teeth, and they can
Right?
get pretty big. And then we have some snakes in here, some water snakes. I came across one of those a few weeks ago. But most part, they don't really bother you. From what I'm told, is the pike. They're pretty aggressive. But I've actually held a couple of them. I've actually just grabbed onto them and held them, and they didn't care. It was weird. They just don't care. Actually, the fish, we don't have alligators. We don't have really anything
Right.
that much poisonous or anything dangerous up here in Michigan. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're fortunate with that. I don't have to worry about anything real dangerous.
Yeah, I like that about Washington too. I'm in Western Washington. In Eastern Washington, they have rattlesnakes, but in Western Washington, we really don't have anything that's going to get us in the water,
Right.
or out at the beach. And I think that's really relieving. And one of the things I ask a lot when I go other places is what in this water is going to hurt me? Because I don't
Yeah.
know. Because I've lived
Yeah.
so long in Washington, we don't think about it.
The one thing that's going to hurt me more is a piece of rebar sticking out in a funny way. I got to be careful with that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not worried about. I'm the scariest thing underwater. Everything here
Right.
is scared of us. So
Right.
I don't have to worry. I'm the biggest thing in the water. We don't have anything massive the size of a
No,
human that floats around in our waterways. So
we have a few massive things. We have like killer whales and stuff like that, but we don't have sharks. And I mean, I still remember when I was 15, I was in a whole group of people, and we had a bunch of uh, canoes out, and a pod of killer whales went by. us, like touch it. And
That'd
we're
be
in a
cool.
canoe. We're in canoes. It was
Yeah.
cool. I will never forget that memory. And we were with a YMCA camp called Camp Rock Island, and the counselors all said, "Pull in your oars, be quiet." And we pulled in our oars and we were quiet, and we just watched this whole pod go just through us.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh, good breathe.
That's amazing.
and
I guess
I
the
know
coolest thing that I get is
yeah.
I have bass. I don't know what it is about bass, but I
Uh-huh.
always thought they were skittish, but they seem to like my bubbles or something because I'll look around and there'll be a bass or two following me everywhere that I go. They're so curious as to what
Serious.
I am.
And seeing what you're doing.
Yeah. So
Um,
that's a cool experience.
I hurt my Achilles tendon. So when I was out in the kayak last time, I had my foot hanging over the side in the cold water. You know, hey, I ice it. I use the lake, but I ice it.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, all these little fishies kept coming around my feet and, you know, chewing on my feet. These little fishies.
It's a free pedicure, you know?
I thought, don't people pay a lot of money for this?
Yeah, they do. We have that up here actually.
Yeah.
If you find a shallow enough spot in the middle of the river and you stick your feet out there, there will be hundreds of minnows just feasting on all your dead skin and just giving you the craziest pedicure you've ever had. And I've done it several times.
It's supposed to actually hurt I'm not hurt. It's supposed to help, like if you have a sore or anything, they'll actually go and clean out the sore for you, and it's supposed to really help it heal. It was weird. It was just weird.
It's crazy.
Adam, have you caught a bass then?
Not while scuba diving. That's the one fish I haven't been able to grab onto. Today I actually grabbed onto two really big catfish. So, you know, they didn't care neither. Like I don't go into nature to try and bug anything. If they seem calm and really relaxed and chilled around me, I'll reach out and try to touch it. If they let me touch them, that's cool, you know, but I'm not gonna like tug on them and pull them around, you know.
I love to touch things. You know, you just touch them. It's like the dog comes close to me and I have to touch the dog. You know, I don't care which dog it is. It's just that's how I'm.
Yeah, I can go, hey, today I went and I grabbed onto two catfish, you know. How many people have done that today?
Right. And yeah, and it's like if you stand next to me, I have to touch you. I do. I touch your arm or I touch your forehand. Oh, yeah. You know, and there's a lot of people who don't like that. So I have to be really careful to kind of like make sure it's okay. Because I do that. I'm a very touchy person. Yeah. And it's just I am. So of course I touch the dog and I touch the cat and I touch the fish and I touch the
So when you come across those like you know, the dogs that people use, like have the vest and stuff, and you're not allowed to touch them. It's like so hard to not touch them.
Yes, absolutely. But I respect that, so I try not. I don't touch them.
Right.
Hi, Talca. Welcome from Chile. Okay, let's see. Where do you find yourself in 5 years?
5 years, probably the same. I'm not really striving for anything much more. I'm pretty happy where I'm at.
Hi, Alicia. Mm-hmm.
You know, me and my wife are extremely happy and laid back with each other and just everything's great. And so, yeah, the only thing extra that I probably will be doing is the dry suit diving. You know, I want to be able to dive in the wintertime too. I'd love to dive with the ice, you know, like people think I'm crazy. I go kayaking with the ice. Like when the ice sheets are moving down the river, I do that. I got a picture of, I brought a bottle of wine a long time ago with me. And then I had a glass too. And I brought that with me in the kayak and I went out on the Grand River and I beached myself up on a huge piece of ice, you know, and I just stuck the wine bottle into a little ice sheet that I was on, and I just floated with the ice sheet down the river and just had some wine, you know.
Oh, that's funny. But that was before you were recording stuff though, wasn't it?
That was way
Uh,
before. That
that
was
would
a
be a
long
great
while
YouTube
ago.
thing.
Yeah,
How
I've
do
done
you
a lot of
relax?
crazy stuff. I wish I was recording a lot of the
Yeah,
stuff that I did, but
because
as far as kayaking wise,
I can see that as a video of you getting there, putting the wine in, turning around and saying, "And how do you relax?"
yeah, right, yeah.
Okay, what is your favorite book or show?
What is it?
What is your
What was the
favorite book
question?
or show? What is your favorite book or show?
Book or show? Okay,
Mhm.
so books, I don't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that one before.
Um, favorite show. Favorite show was Breaking Bad. That was my favorite show.
I love Breaking Bad. If you guys
So
haven't seen that yet, you got to go watch it. And I love
yeah,
that show too.
it's something. Me and my wife just started watching it again. It'd be my second time. It'd be her
Right.
fourth time watching it.
Yeah.
So
I like it. Like, what truly makes you happy?
what truly makes me happy? Well, it's got to be, I'm gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna have to say it's my wife.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
No, that's not
so
crazy.
Something about me. I'm on my third marriage. This is my third marriage. I mean, I got married
Mhm.
when I was like 19 the first time, and then I got married again at a young age as well. Those didn't work out, and so through those experiences, I've just kind of learned the type of person that I want in my life, and through all
Right,
the difficult times in my life that I've been through, I just have learned who I should have in my life,
right,
and it's
right,
someone who respects me and encourages me to do the things that I want to do and that maybe I should do that helps keep me happy and stuff like that. So
right.
I'd have to say my wife, right? She is absolutely amazing. She's literally my best friend.
Mm-hmm. She's on your team
Yeah,
team of life.
100%. She's
That
on
is
my
a
team.
hard thing.
With my other wives, unfortunately, they were really controlling. Anywhere that I went, they were always texting me all this, blah, blah, blah. I just when I lived in the van by myself, it was the ultimate freedom. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I absolutely loved it. And then when I met my wife, moved out of the van and moved in her, it didn't feel any different. I still have freedom. She encourages me to do things, doesn't
Right,
drive me nuts or crazy about anything. So
right.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a big thing, men and women thing, and I don't like to generalize. But if you think about it and you really think about it, men need to be respected. And part of being respected is being trusted. And if you
yeah,
feel women as a woman that you cannot trust that man, you need to not be with that man.
yeah, really. And
And
if a woman is,
right.
and I always like, if fortunately all my friends that I know, they have good wives as well, but if I see someone who has a wife, or not even a wife, a girlfriend that is just totally treating them disrespectfully and expects them to be treated like a queen all the
Mm-hmm.
time without even thinking about treating their guy like a king at least sometime,
Right,
like it has to go both ways.
right. Respect is really important. And
Yeah,
then a woman really
encouraging each
needs
other
to
to
be
do
loved.
things that make us happy.
So, guys, if you haven't told your woman lately that you love her, that you love her, do it, because women need to
Yeah,
hear that. How many times a day? 50, 60
yeah,
million would be great. No, okay, I'm exaggerating. But they need to hear that. Oh, I told her I loved her. She knows because of the stuff I do. She knows. No, it's not a matter of her knowing or not knowing.
yeah.
You have to say those words. And,
Yeah,
well, that's
I've
not
gotten
my
used to.
upbringing. Good luck.
I tell my wife that I love her just about every time that I leave the house. I give her a kiss. We both do that. I message her every single morning, every day. In the morning when I'm at work, I message her. I try to do it before noon just because that's how I am.
Right?
And I message her, I hope that you have a good day. I love you, stuff like that. Like I make her coffee every morning. She doesn't at all make me do it. It's just
Right.
something that I enjoy doing. It's something that I can do for her that
Mm-hmm.
makes her feel better when she wakes up and like can smell the coffee and, oh, hey, it's ready to go.
Right.
Things like that. So yeah.
Right. It is very, very important, guys. I'm serious about that. Also, tell your kids. And that thing you're doing about telling her and kissing her before you leave the house that you love her, okay? That is so extraordinarily important because there might be a day you don't come back.
Exactly. That's
And
exactly my
right.
thought.
And if you left that day and you said, I'm so tired of this house being shit, and you slammed the door and left, and you never come back,
Right.
that's the last words. And so
Yeah.
when I say tell people I love them, and there's different love, guys. I smoked out. There's different love. Okay. There's an intimate love, and there's I love you because you're a human being. Okay. But I might not get a chance to tell you I love you and you're an important person. Other thing, you have to let the person know that they are important.
Yeah.
Okay. And people forget that too. Forget that all the time, Adam. And that's why. And if you don't feel like you're with the person and you can say those things to them or that you mean those things to them, you need to not be with them.
Right. Yeah.
And
A lot of people are stuck with they get themselves stuck with people that don't make them happy. They think they do, but they don't really.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. You shouldn't live like that.
I have a problem with the words make you happy, because nobody can make you happy. You're responsible for your own happiness.
Yes. Right.
But when, like Adam said, his wife is on his team, his wife is supporting him, his wife is, emotionally supporting. I don't mean financial, okay? Don't get that wrong, anybody who came in left. Or supporting him, and his wife is helping him to create his, encourage him to go for his dreams and go for it, okay? His wife is giving him the freedom every day to find happiness.
Yeah.
And to create happiness within him. That is a big deal. You have a special relationship, buddy.
Yep. That's great.
Okay. What is an interesting fact about you that no one knows?
Interesting fact. No one knows. Let's see.
I know. I'm asking you to share this out to the world on YouTube.
Probably. I don't know about that. No one knows. A few people know. I lived in Oklahoma for a little while, and I chased tornadoes when I lived there. And so I guess you could say that's one of the crazy things that I've done.
That's true. That would be crazy. Huh?
I didn't even think about that for that, because it's just, to me, it's not crazy, So I guess for the most part, and that one, we almost got caught in a F4. So it was one of the bigger tornadoes. The thing was huge, and we got way too close, and we were really lucky to make it out of there. So that's probably something that I guess maybe I don't really talk about a lot, or tell a lot of people, is I was this close to death from, my own stupidity of trying to get as close to a tornado as I could,
And everybody's going like, why the hell would you do that?
So,
okay. Alicia, tell us what happened to Juice. He's walking and the bike is running. Oh, so he got hit. You got in an accident today? She'll tell us. Well, you guys, we are 8 minutes over our hour. First hour is just you. Second part, we pull up anybody who wants to come up. And if no one ends up coming up, and we cut it short because, Grandma's in a parking lot.
Yeah,
what
right.
happened? Yeah, I'm in a parking lot.
Now you're going to have a cop come shining this light in your window. Hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah, it's okay. I actually have been lately, I sleep in my car often. When I'm traveling, I'm trying to get lighter to be able to travel. And the boys and I drove all the way over to North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina right now from Seattle, Washington. Oh, he crashed his mini bike. Well, I hope he's doing okay. He says he's okay. He's hurting though. Yeah, that will hurt. Yeah,
Are you,
I've seen
are,
him drive that bike before. I'm surprised he's not dead yet. Anyway, go ahead.
are you retired?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh.
I clean houses. I have a house cleaning company. It's just right now me. I don't have a lot of anybody helping. You know, the kids help me, but I don't have any employees anymore. I decided I was done with employees. And then I have my YouTube channel. And then I've also taken up door dashing lately.
Okay.
And I want to get to a point where I can first go away for a week at a time, then go away for 2 weeks at a time, and flip it around a bit. So out of 4 weeks, I'm out for 3 and home for 1.
Right.
Because my kids are right now 15 and 2. The boys are 17, so they'll be 18 in next September. So that's what we're working towards. My twin boys, I have 7 kids, but 4 of them are adults now. My twin boys are top fighters in the United States. So the Olympic Training Center used to be in Colorado Springs, but it just got moved to North Carolina. So last month we were in North Carolina, and this month we're again in North Carolina instead of going to Colorado Springs, which is huge from Seattle, Washington area, right?
Right.
It's like we're going from coast to coast. Well, it's $3,000 to $5,000 a trip to fly.
Jeez.
Fly, hotel, car, food. Okay, by the time we do that, we're spending $3,000 to $5,000 each time. I can't do that.
Yeah.
And there's no money in this country for Olympians.
Right.
Right. So it's all self-funded, and they are that good. So we started driving. So we left Wednesday. I pushed my work the first couple days of the week, and the boys helped me. We did most of the work. Okay, we left Wednesday to drive here. We're here Saturday and Sunday. They're fighting, and then we leave Monday morning to drive back. And I pushed a lot of my work into the next week. Okay, so I don't miss any of that. I miss door dashing time. I don't miss YouTube because I'm doing it. And then now, since we're doing this on the road, and I record there, and I've been at the gold mine all day today. I'm going to go back tomorrow, and I've been recording hashtag the hashtag celebrate movement is going to be gold panning this weekend.
That'll be cool.
I get to write all this off my taxes.
Yeah.
All of it. Right? The
That's
gas,
awesome.
the food, the hotel. I did get to do that before YouTube.
Right.
Because I'm recording there and recording back.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah. Yes, it stinks that it's across the country, but we can make it real fast now. We all 3 drive. But we sleep in, I don't know if you can see this. See, this is right now I'm in the Honda Pilot. Not Honda Pilot, I'm sorry, Honda Fit. See how little it is?
Yeah.
Okay, we rearrange all the stuff in here. We put it all up on, we only pack in cloth bags, and we put it up on the dash. We lean this one seat all the way forward, and then we put this seat all the way back, and the back seats are down.
Yeah.
3 of us sleep in this very comfortably.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It's crazy. Some of the best sleep, literally the best sleep I've ever had in my entire life is in my van on a night when it was raining, and it all night long, and you could just hear the rain just hitting on the, I don't know. It was amazing. And I ended up making, one of the biggest things is your bed. Like when I've learned, when you live in a van, the number one thing you need to focus on is your bed, and I went out and I bought a bunch of different like memory foam and all kinds of other stuff, and I just made the most amazing bed for me in that thing. And because I'm 6'4", I can't sleep from one wall to the other. I had to sleep from the back to the front. Most of these people with the vans that they live in, they're small enough to sleep, from side to side, but I have to sleep the long ways. But I made it work, and it was the most amazing thing to be able to park in all kinds of, I parked out at the beach one time, slept there, woke up, and just opened up my curtains to the front of the van, and there was, Lake Michigan. It's just amazing. The whole Michigan was my backyard, at that time. So
Right.
yeah, sleeping in a vehicle is not as bad as people think it is. As long as you are comfortable enough, it's
Right.
great.
And we stop at the truck areas or the rest areas. We only stop at ones that have a bunch of trucks in them. We've
Yep.
never had any problem. Okay.
Yeah.
And we save a bunch of money doing this. And so we
Yeah.
can go to the next adventure. And so
Right.
I'm sort of modeling the YouTube channel after that too. So I will travel and visit and go. And I'll do it first in my Subaru. And I'll make a bed in there. And then I'll get something. But I can't see buying a rig at the price of gas.
Right.
Okay. And if I could be comfortable in my Subaru, why would I do it?
Yeah, really.
Okay. I'm good in there. It's a different alternative. And then I'm a vegan, so I don't have to cook the food.
Oh, there you go.
Go to the store, get a plastic bag of food, and I sit and eat everything raw. Even so when I'm on the road, I'm a raw vegan. I'm even being better.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, you'll have to do a video of like, setting up your area for sleeping, however you do it. You'll have to do like little videos of like camping in the car or whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that, doing that more and
cool.
more. I have some stuff out there when the boys are all sleeping in here. Okay, when it was Joseph and I, just two of us the first time, and it was very good. I have a couple short stuff out with that. And then when I start getting really serious about the Subaru, I'll do that too.
Yeah.
I'll take videos of how I set it up and what. But right now, like the Subaru, it has a few warning signals up on it, but so I'm not going to drive that across country.
Oh yeah.
Also, this gets amazing gas mileage.
Right. You can't beat that.
Right. And we got to be there and we got to get back because Honda Fit, the boys are in training. We got to be there and get back. The Subaru, I can go and deke around. I see something cool, I can stop if I'm by myself. So I've taken it like down to Portland and on the coast, and I've taken it over to the peninsula by where we live. So we're never too far away. I'm never too far away. But I sleep in it, so I get used to it, and I can work out all the kinks before I take off.
Right. Do they fight like UFC fight or what is it?
They're Taekwondo.
Oh, Taekwondo. Okay.
Yeah, they're 3rd degree black belts. They'll be 4th degree black belts in March. They teach it, and their dream is to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're usually the top 1, 2, 3 in the country, but they fight the same 5 kids all the time. So we need to go international, and we can't do that in the car, unfortunately, but we will.
Yeah.
They need to
That's
go international.
Awesome.
They need to fight. It's incredible. It's them too. It's not me. And then my son just got his channel monetized. One of them, they're both through YouTube, but one of them was more serious about it. And my son, on this trip, we were on the way here, and he got the notification that his monetization had all been approved, and he saw his first commercials coming up. So it's real funny, like how I'm in the car here. We have this special battery pack thing that fits in, and we have laptop going, and we have stuff going up here recording, and we're driving down the road and all of it fits. And we're like this big electric thing happening, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
It's really
you sound like a storm chaser.
I probably, yes, but the thing is, I believe in Siri. I love Siri, and she seems to direct us away from badness. So I love Siri. Where are you now, Kelly? I don't know.
That's cool. I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers yet, so I can't monetize yet till I hit 1,000.
Where are you at right now?
As far as view hours go, I'm pretty sure I'm fine with that. But
have you checked it yet?
Have I what?
Have you checked where you are in hours?
Last time I checked it, I was practically there already. As far as was it like 400 watch hours or something, or 4,000?
It's 4,000, yeah.
4,000, yeah. I had like 3,000 something.
If you go to YouTube Studio, do you have that up yet? YouTube Studio? I
do, yeah. I have that. It's been a while since I've looked at it.
Right. There's the 4 boxes that tell you when you're on your way to monetization. As you get to them, It'll tell you when you've hit each one.
Okay.
But yeah. Where are you at now? What's your how many subscribers?
The subscribers, gosh, I checked earlier and it was like 927
Nice.
subscribers was earlier. I don't know if I got some more.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
have
look.
930. Ficus
Oh, I have
centellus just looked it up.
930. Okay.
Yeah. So hey, you guys, please start sharing him out in your other channels if you could. Let's get him up to 1K. Yeah, hot mess. It's the watch time hours that can kill you too. See, Joey, I think my son has like almost 2,000 subscribers, but he just got his watch hours in order.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know. Sometimes my videos end up being 20 minutes long, and I don't expect anybody to sit there and actually watch a 20-minute video, but some people really like them, so I don't know.
Well, see, when I watch a lot of videos, I'm doing something else too.
Yeah, right.
So it doesn't matter how long it is. And then I actually go to bed all the time with YouTube on my head because I have the big room downstairs, and then I don't hear the teenagers who are up walking upstairs at all.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning in some very interesting YouTube places, but if you have a playlist too, I'm really good at, and you need watch hours, I'm really good at hitting your playlist too for you now and then. But yeah, another question. Are you doing shorts?
So I just did my first couple shorts last week. And so yeah, I'm starting to, because I couldn't, but my first short that I did was just a quick scuba dive video. It's 10 seconds long of me finding a gumball like machine down underneath, in the water. It was only 10 seconds, and it shot up within, it wasn't long at all. It was like 3.6 thousand views, and I'm like, what? So
Now,
I'm like, okay, I gotta get in on these short things, just and I don't mind. I have TikTok too, but I haven't been too crazy on it. I don't know. There's something I really enjoy about putting in the effort and putting in the time to make a 20-minute video, versus a 1 minute. A lot of people are so, we've been kind of molded to not be able to, watch something longer than a minute, now because of TikTok and things. People are impatient, and everything has just kind of made a lot of people impatient, So.
Okay. So the easiest way you can make shorts is not to make a short, but to cut it from your video. Okay. From your raw footage.
Yeah.
So there's like next to no effort in it.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you don't know how to do that, get a hold of me some other time when we're not sitting in the dark car. We've been over this a few times on this, and I'll show you how to cut it quick. Because I have one of mine back in August. I do 2 a day. I've done 2 a day for months. I didn't start my channel until November 1st, 2021. My channel's new. I'm over 200,000.
You're at 2,330. I said 2.33K today.
Something like that. Yeah. I'm over 200,000. Okay. When I hit 1,000, I did get purged. You hear all these people bouncing around 1,000?
Yeah.
That never happened to me. Okay.
Wow.
Now I go like this, right?
Yeah.
Everybody loses a few every day. It doesn't matter. But I never got purged at 1,000 either. But I've been doing 2 shorts a day. I cut them down and dirty fast from my raw footage on the YouTube app, and I'll show you how to do it. It just takes minutes. Yeah. It takes you a little more time to find it, but it just takes minutes, and it gets out there. Okay. My biggest one I haven't checked it for about a month or so. It keeps getting pushed out. It's over 57,000 views, but that's not what is exciting at all. It has gotten me more than 180 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
One short.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the short. Are you ready? I'm going to show it to you. Hold on. Another pretty lure.
That's it, huh?
That is cut from my raw footage when I was pulling up something. So
Yeah.
you already have every short in the world, and you can go back to old ones.
Yeah.
And you do it all on your phone, and it's down and dirty fast, and it's done. But what you need to do is have them on a regularly scheduled basis.
Okay.
Okay. I do at 6, I do at noon. I am scheduled out for 5 weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want 48 hours scheduled out. So if you were going to clip it fast, down and dirty one tonight, you would not send it out tonight. You would look at your analytics and look where your numbers are best.
Yeah.
Okay. Put one at the beginning and one towards the middle. Make sure there's at least an hour in between. Okay. One in the beginning and one near the middle of your where you have the most views.
Right.
Okay. That's all in the analytics. It's different for everybody. I do 6 a.m. I do noon. Okay. You don't have to do 2 a day. We were doing an experiment. Okay. So I do 2 a day, and it's just it's just always growing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Clip it straight from there. Don't put much effort into it. Straight from your raw footage and put it up. And when I'm talking about clip it from there, I'll show you this real quick, because I think if you did this now, by the end of next week, you would be over 1,000.
Yeah.
Easy. A stable 1,000, not a iffy, wishy-washy 1,000. Okay. At the bottom is this button.
Yeah.
Use that button. So you're going to hit the button. You're going to go to the top one is create a short. Can you see it still?
Yep.
Create a short. Okay. It's going to take you to this funky little page. Can you kind of see that? So
Yep.
at the top of this funky little page, it says 15 seconds. If you tap the 15 seconds, oh, well, let's tap it. Turn and face me and behave. If you tap it, it goes to 60 seconds.
Right.
Okay. Now you're going to go to this button here, which takes you to all your raw footage.
Right.
Okay. So you're going to go. I have some of these that are small enough, so I want to choose one that's big enough, because I was talking to different people. So we're going to go to this one because this is 3 minutes. Okay. Now see this little bar up here, down here?
Yeah.
This you can scroll all through your raw footage. And then you get it in 60 seconds. And whatever you want is in that 60 seconds. And then you're going to adjust it to what you really want.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And now you're going to get it. So it's just what you really want. And you're going to push this button. What is it? Done. Okay. And then it's going to take you all through all the steps.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll have to give it a shot. Thanks for showing me that.
Yeah. And you start doing that 2 a day. And maybe you're tired today. So start tomorrow. So you're going to do, no, you don't do 2 a day. I'm crazy. Try and do 1 a day.
Yeah.
But you're going to schedule it out. So you're going to sit down for an hour tomorrow. This takes seconds to do.
Yeah.
You're not going to be too picky and find the best. And go through your raw footage that you have. Okay? And you're going to pick all these shorts and you're going to schedule out 1 a day.
Yeah.
Look at the beginning of your analytics. Put in a whole week's worth starting in 2 days. Okay, so you do it today and sit down for an hour, 2 hours, and make a whole week's worth. They're all going to go out at 7 a.m.
So on there you can schedule a time that these ones get released and the day as well. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's extremely. That sounds really good.
Isn't that a little helpful?
Yeah,
so you're going to do that, right? And I would really appreciate it, Adam, if you would do that. And 1 week's worth, do it all in one session. Don't every day put one. Okay. But you're going to start at 48 hours from whenever you do it. So your first one's going to be 48 hours. And then every day for 7 days.
Okay.
Okay. And then if you look at your analytics, you'll see where it says how many people watched it, and how many subscribers did you get from it?
Right.
And I'd be really grateful that on the whatever live, I have Monday mail call and I have this 3 times a week. If one of those you come up on after a week and let me know all the views you got in 7 days.
Yeah.
Off the 7 videos and how many subscribers.
Yeah.
Because I would think that would help anybody. If you want to do it, you don't have to do it. But if you want to do it, I think that would truly help anyone in here to get on board with shorts.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. I'm glad that we talked about it and that you're talking about it, because I think it's awesome to know that.
And it's that easy to do. Now, you can go out and film shorts if you want to. But why would you do it if it works just from what you're already doing?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And I do it a lot with whatever my finds are. Do I then not put my finds in the videos? Of course I put my finds in the videos. People don't remember that long.
Right.
Okay, so they've seen it in a short and then they see it in your video. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't. But yeah, try it. I would appreciate it too if you came back and let us know how that worked for you. Because I have a few stragglers who are struggling with shorts. With when I say it's that simple.
Yeah.
In less than 2 minutes from the point I got to with you, I would have had this up and scheduled.
Right.
Yeah, that fast. That's simple.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm definitely gonna try it.
Yeah, don't be picky either, because another pretty lure.
It's hard to not be picky though.
Don't be. Just that's it. That's it. Get monetized. Monetized is everything.
Yeah.
Okay, get your subscribers coming. It's everything. It's everything, really. Anyway, I don't see anybody coming up. I'm sitting in a dark parking lot, but that's like almost home for me these days.
Yeah.
So I think we should go. You guys, Danny D, by the way, you want to cater to Danny D. Right.
I love Dan. Danny's great. I loved it when he came up.
Is the greatest supporter, and she's really fast. And so is Zaxxon. Oh, see, Zaxxon says I average 2K per short.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go. You guys have a great night. Thank you for being here. Come and participate anytime you want on these, okay? And you do learn things and you can ask questions. Monday mail call, there's a lot of time to ask questions and stuff, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Adam.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you too.
And everybody, Danny D, I was going to ask you, can you please put up his link one more time? And guys, he's so close to getting monetized. If you haven't checked him out, please do. He does amazing, great videos. He really does. And he's going to knock it out of the park this next week with the shorts. So we're going to see him hit.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying that for sure. And I'll let you know how it goes.
That'd be lovely. Okay, bye, everybody. I'm going to go find the boys wherever I ditched them at the hotel. Love you. I'm such a good mom.
Okay,
see everybody.
bye.
Love you guys.